demo of Xbox Media Center here. This is booted from the Apple TV. As you can see, there's a bunch of categories here. Weather will give you the current weather and your location. Videos is where the meat of it is, video-wise. All of the movies and TV shows here are streaming from an external drive. I've got a whole bunch of different series here, all broken down by season. And as you can see, got some of my daughter's favorites on here as well. But down here are the plugins. These are my most popular used plugins. We've got Hulu here, which will pull everything you can get off the Hulu website. You can get through here, including your subscriptions. If you've got a Hulu account, you can subscribe to certain shows. I've got all my subscriptions in here. And I'll just show you what the process is like here. Takes just a minute or so to open everything up. It buffers enough that it can play it continuously.
February 21st.
Daily show. Anyway, that's Hulu. Here we have one channel which will stream movies and TV shows from onechannel.ch. It's got lots of listings here. You can sort by genre, A to Z search, featured. These are usually the most popular ones. And you can scan through. It's got metadata artwork there. When you choose one, it will give you a whole list of different sources to choose from. You can scroll through here and choose a specific source. As you can see, some sources are bad. That's why they give you a whole ton of them to choose from. And same with TV shows. The one I use though the most is What the Ferk, which I pay $8 a month for. With that you can browse IMDb for movies, TV shows, assorted as well. Just give you a little example of the top movies here. Here we are with just the A's, and the good majority of these come in all sorts of different quality. I'll do a demo here with Aliens. As you can see, we got some 1080p, some 720, all sorts of different sources. The higher sources take a little bit to buffer. And with that, you can fast forward, pause, everything. Got an on-screen display here. Anyway, there's all sorts of different sources from first. You can sort movies by group, such as what's now playing in the U.S., former Oscar winners, nominees, Golden Globe, Razzies. You can sort movies by studio. Kind of nice if you want to look up old Disney movies, as well as TV shows. It's all sorted alphabetically, and as you can see, there's plenty to choose from. Generally it downloads metadata as you're browsing, so if you've never browsed over any of this before, it takes a second or two to download all the metadata for it. All this is broken down by season, with current stuff usually shows up a day or so after it's on TV. Fast search will give you like the first couple entries, but even then it's usually still HD stuff. But there's literally anything you want to watch there. You can also search both. You can keep subscriptions, which is sort of like a running DVR type of thing. And it keeps track of what you've watched, and you can hide what you haven't watched. But that's badass. Here we have the TV streaming app. What this does is streams TV, what's on right now. Gives you live streams of all sorts of various channels. And with this United States list here, they will also include program guiding, program guide info, which we've got local channels here. It'll tell you what's on here, and then off to the right it will give you a listing of what's coming up on TV. And as you can see, there is quite a bit to watch here. Some of it is HD, some of it's not. These channels go up and down sometimes, so it'll work one day and maybe not the next. But for the most part, they're pretty reliable. As you can see, there's a lot of channels on here. Let's just check one out. HD channels out here. So that's a pretty good stream, HD, National Geographic streaming. Pretty good quality. But it gives you the info off to the side to what's coming up on TV. You've also got some other lists to choose from by country here, and a few down at the bottom, which are various other lists that people put together. This one here I really like because of the sports channel selection. Give you As you can see here, there's a whole bunch of different ESPN streams. We got ESPN2 streams here, ESPNU. Some of them, again, are at HD. There's a ESPN HD stream. Let's see what's on here.
We're all three of those tenor fillies. Yeah, and Cole Hamels is a guy that I think just overall, I don't know exactly where you want to put him fantasy-wise, but he's a guy that I think paid close attention to last year.
We've also got Speed Channel here, which is labeled not always online, but also NBA TV. See if this one works.
Because one of the guys who I
NBA TV.
Really help you out in terms of what it is that you were going to be able to.
And NFL Network. See if there's any games on. Figures fucking radio commercial. That's NFL Network. NBC Sports Network. NBA Live. Bunch of Eurosports channels. Sky Sports HD. Usually got a bunch of soccer on. Yes, soccer. And that one is in HD. Well, anyway, those are just sports channels there. Sky Poker channel. Also movie channels here. HBO, HBO2, Sky Movies. Sky Movies are actually pretty decent.
My grandpa taught me a lot about life, and most importantly, orange growing. You pick those oranges, and they're their ripeness. That's how you make the best orange juice.
It's always in pretty good quality. But anyway, that is the sports streaming, or the TV streaming plugin. Here we've got Sports Devil, which does nothing but stream sports, live sports. These are all the different sources you've got. First row is pretty reliable, listed by sport here. Let's see if there's some basketball on. Let's see. See if this game's still on, maybe. The stream quality varies with these, but it's usually pretty decent. Well, it's not too bad.
Turns out, the most trusted minivan ever is the only minivan that comes.
But I give you lots of different links. Just about every different game. Hockey game as well. It's great for hockey. All sorts of different sports here. On top of that, you got Pandora here. You can load Pandora, play Pandora over your home theater system. It's kind of nice. You can also control this remotely with your iPhone or iPad and go through all your... you can also stream music. System settings over here, configure everything. Anyway, that is a short rundown of Xbox Media.